It's slightly odd answering the question, what's the best relationship advice you've ever received, because I am not really a relationship person in the romantic sexual sense, by which I mean I've never wanted married, I've never wanted children, I'm not even particularly focused on being in a relationship, which is why I date younger men, by the way. I'm very focused on my work and my ventures, and dating younger men works perfectly in that context. But I guess, and incidentally I should explain, I'm deliberately very public about all of that because society doesn't offer enough role models for both women and men that demonstrate you can live your life in a completely different way to the way society expects you to and still be extremely happy. So interestingly, you know, I would say that broadly speaking, I think the best relationship advice generally is really everything I've talked about is about being yourself, about having a really good sense of who you are, what matters to you, you know, what your values are, because when you have that, it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And I think to have a really happy relationship of whatever nature, you need to not care what other people think, because society is very good at making you feel that there is a certain way to operate relationships. There are certain people it's okay to have relationships with and others not. And that view is reinforced by your parents, your family, your friends, your siblings. And so I personally believe that everyone should design the relationship model that works for them, which may, by the way, be different at different stages in your life, versus a very limited number that society says it's okay for you to operate. And so my advice would be simply be yourself, know yourself, think about what makes you happy, and then operate your relationship accordingly, even if what makes you happy would appear to be really unconventional where other people are concerned. The single thing that I would say today to my 20-year-old self, and the single thing I think I can most usefully say to all of you and to anybody, is just very simply, don't give a damn what anybody thinks. Fear of what other people will think is the single most paralyzing dynamic in business and in life. You will never own the future if you care what other people think. You will never be truly happy if you care what other people think. And so the best thing I can say to you, the parting words I want to leave you with are, be who you are, live your life the way you want to, design your career the way you want to, do the work you want to, and don't give a damn what anybody else thinks.